Alright, welcome. This is the Takeover. It's a newer side-scroller beat-em-up. Heard about this from the YouTuber Matt McMuscles, which... Oh crap, I keep on doing that. I've been playing a lot of Streets of Rage 4 today, and the super move button in this game is the normal attack button for that game. So... I need to pay a bit more attention. Anyways, I believe Matt McMuscles, he put out a video about this just a couple days ago. I think he said that his biggest involvement had to do with the story creation. And I think he also had a part in finding the people to work on the other parts of the game. But, so this game's been kind of a long time coming. I can't remember the first time. It was like sometime last year that I remember first time hearing about this. And I was really excited. I jumped right on the PlayStation Network and looked for it. And it wasn't on there, so I jumped on Xbox and it wasn't on there. I was like, well, it's got to be somewhere. Yeah, I think it was on Steam back in like 2019, but it was like another studio that was helping them with the putting it on consoles, and unfortunately that took a little time. But it's here now, and I'm happy. And oh crap, why didn't you look at him? Breaker guys annoy me. Let's see. I can do a shuriken. Alright. So the story in this game is that in the city there are a whole bunch of gangs, and they're all just kind of running around doing their own thing, creating bits of chaos here and there. And then someone came forward and basically organized the gangs into a unified front, and they started taking over the city, which is similar to the setup at the beginning of the movie, The Warriors. And so now, now there's three people basically standing in the way of the takeover. Right now I'm playing as Ethan. Then you have his girlfriend Megan and his friend Connor. I will say I appreciate having a, excuse me. I'm not sure what I was doing to cause Breaker to fall down there, but whatever. But, I appreciate having, like, a super meter instead of, the standard, like, super moves take away your health. I've always hated that. Man, I'm gonna die soon. Apparently you can't block bullets. Alright, inside we go. If you heard that laugh, I was trying to look at a radar to see it was raining earlier. I was seeing if there's a lot more to come.
I'll take it.
And I tried refreshing the page, but unfortunately, since I was on a radar, all I did was scroll up. Like, oh look, now we're in Canada. Awesome. Let's see, gotta look at the arcade units. Almost forgot. This is like my third attempt at recording this video because I suck at talking. I'll use that rage in a moment here. Alright, we got a bomber there. There's only a couple before that. That's fine. A couple of them repeat. Like, I know there's one that's something like Sushi Slasher or something like that. Alright, let's... Bomber, you got Rays. Is that Super Void right there? Yeah, like 90s arcade on the screen. It's like Super GP. Techno Warrior. I like the name Techno Warrior. Alright. I'm trying. Oh, come on. I was almost to the burger. So actually, I'm playing this game. It kind of reminds me. I was trying to think of like what games it reminded me of. It kind of reminds me of Geek Hido. Geek Hido was a beat 'em up on the original PlayStation, and it was kind of like holding on to the old school. Everyone was trying to go like 3D beat 'em ups. Like it was still like a full 3D world, but instead of having like the running in any direction like you had with like Fighting Force, it stuck to like a side-scrolling game. And it was a lot of fun because you had a ton of unlockable characters, and like you had a bonus mode where it was a fighting game. I remember having a lot of fun with Geek Hido. There was a sequel that was on, I believe, originally the Game Boy Advance. And then that got released on PC, and then eventually on the, well, this generation console. I have this on PS4. What's that? Is that Space Race? Hole in One. Out of order. Golf is out of order. You heard it here first, folks. Circus. Alright.
I'll take that.
Pop Day. Super, I'm guessing Racer. This red one right here, I think it says like Sushi Slasher or something. I want to play that game.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, nice.
Money.
Guy walks up from behind me, and instead of attacking me, he just heads to where my feet are flying. Oh yeah, hitting both punch and kick at the same time using a super move. So all that through the arcade because I couldn't walk in front of this truck. Hey, I got another rage. That'll be fun. I like the got the crowbar here. I love the animation for that. It's a lot of fighting games. You get hit and that's it. This just smashed into the ground, legs in the air. I don't know if this thing even has a limit. It just keeps on going. Why would you go in front of me? Wonder if I can throw this.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, I can. Oh, that caused it to just. Oh, crap. Throwing it apparently caused it to disappear. Oh. Last time I still had it when I was down here, and, well, I guess that thing still bounces. I was going to say, I was hitting the ground so hard that thing bounced back there.
Yeah, nice.
But it's still bouncing, so that's.
I'll take it.
Apparently I'm just powerful.
Why not?
Getting better at seeing those grenades. Alright. Come on, breaker. Oh boy. I don't know if we're supposed to be in an area like this. Avert your eyes. Oh, the ketchup's on the floor now. So I was gonna joke that they make another movie based off of beat 'em up. Then they have to, like, when you knock down guys, have to have like money fly out of them. But I suppose they already did that with Scott Pilgrim.
I'll take that.
Why are these in the restaurant? Can I punch him? Okay. The only movie I can think of off the top of my head that was based on a beat 'em up was the Double Dragon movie. And oh my word. Even as a kid, I remember that annoying me. Like, there were parts of it that I liked, but at the same time, like, Double Dragon 2 was one of my favorite, still is one of my favorite video games. But at the time, I was playing it all the time because like, the three games I seemed to play the most back then were the original Legend of Zelda, Mario 3, and Double Dragon 2. Still rocking the NES. Oh,
More weapons?
get away from me.
I'll take that.
And so I knew what everything in Double Dragon was supposed to look like, and then I watched that movie, and it was just like the a Bobo was awful.
Why not?
I didn't really care that even though the brothers are supposed to be twins, I didn't really care that they didn't look
Got him.
identical. Oh, can't leave my cash behind.
I'll take it.
The fighting was hit or miss. Like, you had Mark Dacakis, who's an actual martial artist and who looks good doing fighting scenes in movies. And then I forget who played the other guy. I think he played Jimmy. And then I forget who played Billy, but he couldn't fight. So a lot of his scenes are either him running away or picking up random props to hit someone with. I'm sure as a kid I probably found that amusing at least. But then they had like a Bobo, and like the original image they have of him, like you're looking at that guy like, okay, this is a good looking Bobo. You know, the guy's decently muscular. He is tall as all get out in that movie. And then they mutate him into this like huge monstrosity that just looks stupid. Alright, we're figuring it out. The story in the Double Dragon movie was, it takes place in the future, which at that time was like 97 probably. I don't remember what year the movie takes place in.
Yummy.
But I think it was somewhere in like the late 90s. And there was like this huge earthquake that like ravaged the city and gave an opening for the gangs to uprise. And so crime has gotten so bad that basically like the cops rule the day, but then when the sun goes down, they just all go home and the gangs come out, and basically if you're still out there, well, it's your life, have fun. And so Marion, the girl who gets punched in the first game and then shot in the second game, turns out she's the daughter of the police chief, and she's been going out in a gang at night fighting to help protect the innocent people. And like when Jimmy and Billy get caught up by Obobo, her gang steps in, so Obobo and his partner leave because they're horribly outmatched. And like, yeah, that's basically
Fuel up.
a lot of gang warfare, which, you know, isn't too far off from the which is in line with the game. But then it's like the rest of the story is this whole post-apocalyptic LA, where like the LA River is like mostly oil or something like that, or mostly gasoline, so it lights on fire at one point. And some ancient thing about these medallions, one over body and one over mind or something like that. And so when the brothers get both medallions, oh boy. Whew. Oh crap, you guys got guns. I need a super move. I didn't really have anywhere I could go there. There we go. So he asked where Vanessa was, and I believe I mentioned the three characters you have available in the game. You have this guy, Ethan, his friend Connor, and then his girlfriend Megan. Apparently Megan and Ethan took in a girl named Vanessa, basically raised her as their own, and Vanessa got home to see that, or Megan got home to see that Vanessa had been kidnapped. And so that's basically how this game started. Yeah, that's cheap. I don't care. So that's why he was asking Mr. Flamey McBurnburn where Vanessa was.
So, are you ready to talk yet?
Gah, I couldn't care less about your whelp. All I want is for this pathetic city to burn in righteous fire.
This guy's a waste of time, Ethan. Put him out of his misery.
Uh-oh.
Now let's see if this little birdie will sing.
Gatling nose! He's at the auto body shop just past the St. Austin Tunnel.
Was that so hard? Hey, where you going?
I know the place. It's deep in gang territory now.
Could be a trap.
Do you honestly care?
No.
I'm gonna call it an episode in just a minute here. But actually, since I was talking about Nick Muscles earlier, he's probably most well known for his YouTube series, What Hoppin'. And started up kind of giving stories behind mostly video games, and then kind of branched off into movies. Even had a couple of entertainment things like WCW. And it's a mixture of, it's just kind of telling the disastrous stories behind things. Like sometimes what comes out is an excellent game or movie or whatever, but just the struggle to get it to market. And then sometimes it's like a canceled thing or just absolutely horrible. But basically the entire point is just to tell people about the hardships that it went through. But he did one on the Double Dragon movie. And so like I was kind of going over the story of the Double Dragon movie a little bit. I don't remember where I stopped, but like you had the two medallions. And when the brothers got both of them, they became the Double Dragons. Like, they magically got their, well, kind of a bedazzled version of their old school outfits. But it is very different than the story in any of the games. I mean, the third game introduces some, well, I suppose the second game introduces some supernatural stuff, and then the third game leads into a little harder. But in Matt McMuscle's video, he explains that it was kind of the company that owned Double Dragon, they just kind of, hey, this is a popular series, and more games means more money, so just give it to anyone who has an idea. Go down there? No, I cannot. And so that's how you ended up with the first two games that were beloved and mostly stayed in the realms of reality. The third game where you're trying to find like these ancient stones and fighting like mummies at one point. And then, oh crap, that's not what I meant to do. Oh well. Cartoon where they got like their mystical dragons, and jeez, that cartoon was stupid. I have the cartoon on Blu-ray. I watched through like 3 or 4 episodes. I'm just like, I can't do this in one sitting. And so like when the movie was being pitched, it's like, well, what do they go for? Because like you're not even getting a consistent tone in the video games, and then like the cartoon is different from all the games, and so the movie ended up just kind of doing its own thing also, and yeah, it was all just a mess. Sad part is you could do it so easily. It's like basically like the raid, except it's 2 brothers. The girlfriend's been kidnapped, and you gotta take on the gang to find out where she's being held. And you basically got the first game. One of the enemies has to be a tall, extremely muscular, bald guy. Voila, there's Double Dragon.
Money.
And I know some people are like, oh, why you steal a concept from, well, everything's a stolen concept from something else. Well, stolen's not the right word, but everything is inspired or borrowed from something else. And also, why not use like one of the most popular and most popular and loved action movies of the last like decade as your basis? Yeah, that's basically what the original Mortal Kombat movie did. They're like, all right, so take the basic story of the video game and basically put that story to a movie like
Give my fist a break.
Enter the Dragon. And voila, you have a video game movie that people are still talking about for good reasons more than 20 years later.
I'll take it.
This whole rambling has been just basically me talking about how I want a good Double Dragon movie. Anyways, I gotta finish this video. I'm really enjoying this. If you haven't played it, if you like this genre, I definitely suggest getting it. Meg McMuscles. I know there's like 0 chance you're ever going to see this video, but if you ever do, thanks for your involvement. I'm having fun. Anyways, until next time, my dear friends. Until next time.